Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Wilson from West Street School. I wanted to send a quick hello and tell you that I'm going to start reading some stories as well. I hope you've all been on the YouTube channel, which is West Street School Southbridge. Many of our teachers are on there, and we want to say that how much we miss you, how much we love you, and how much we hope you're staying safe. I'm going to start out with one of my favorite books from my kids when they were growing up to let you know how much I miss you. It's called I Love You Forever. I know you probably know this one. A mother held her new baby. I'll try again. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The baby grew and grew. He grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all over the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." But at night, when the 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. The little boy grew and grew and grew. He grew until he was 9 years old, and he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath, and when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him at the zoo. But at night, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked him up, that 9-year-old, and rocked him back and forth and back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always. As long as you're living, my baby you'll be. The boy grew and grew. He grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends, and he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. Sometimes the mother felt like she was in a zoo. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed. It was the great big man he really was. If he was asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth and back and forth and sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Well, that mother, she got older. One day she called up and said, you better come see me now, I'm very old and sick. When he came to the door, she tried to sing the song. She sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. But she couldn't finish it because she was too old and she was feeling sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth and sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Boys and girls, I just wanted to give you a really quick I love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my principal. Well, you know what I mean. Your principal I'll be. I'll see you soon.